Welcome back, everyone, to another video. Today, we are going to get into a market report specifically for Cobb County. I'm going to go over a few numbers that are relevant to you that I think you need to know if you are keeping your eye on the market. So a little bit of level setting and a little bit of context. We are going to talk about single family numbers and single family market reports specifically in Cobb County as it compares to the entire FMLS. And the entire FMLS consists of multiple counties, but we're going to use that as our baseline and our reference, and we're going to compare Cobb County, specifically single family homes. So with that, hey, my name is Tajhwalker, and I am your local Cobb County real estate agent, and I have helped dozens of people when it comes to selling their home and or buying a home in this area. And if you are looking to sell your home in this area, I love the opportunity to meet you and answer any questions you may have. And if that's you, all of my contact information is below. Feel free to fill out that inquiry form and someone from my team or myself will reach out to you and we can go from there, whether that's getting you a report on your home specifically or answering any questions you may have about the market because you're considering listing your home. Happy to help. Looking forward to meeting you and love the opportunity to be your realtor of choice. With that, let's get into these numbers. So what we are looking at here is the average sales price in Cobb County as compared to the entire MLS. So just to level set here, we have that green line that indicates Cobb County and the black line that indicates the entire MLS. So what we're looking at again is single family home data as of May of 2025 this year, and we're going to look at it compared to May of 2025 last year. So the average sales price in Cobb County as of today is $595,000, and you can see that compared to the average sales price in the entire MLS. We have $595,000. And let's go back to May of 2024. So May of 2024 in Cobb County, indicated by the green line here, was $568,000. So $568,000 as compared to $595,000 is an obvious increase in average sales price, which I'm not surprised. Cobb County is a very sought after county, primarily because of the school system. But we can see here that in 1 year's time, that the appreciation or the average sales price in this particular county has indeed increased as compared to last year. So let's take a look at this chart here. And this is new listings. So this reveals some interesting information. And let me level set here. So what we are looking at is new listings, and we're comparing the entire MLS to Cobb County specifically. So let's focus our attention right here on 2024 and compare it to 2025. The black line indicates the entire MLS, the green Cobb County. So Cobb County specifically last year, we had 1,040 new listings that hit the market in the month of May. Now we're looking at Cobb County's new listings for May 2025 at 1,132, right? Up 8.8% as compared to last year, 1,040 to 1,132. So many more listings this month of this year as compared to last year. And what does that mean practically? Buyers have more options. So pricing is becoming a lot more sensitive, and it is important to keep that in mind depending on how quickly you want to get your home sold. This is an interesting number because usually the new listings are an indication of saturation, but we'll touch on that in a minute. But this makes it clear that we have had an 8.8% increase in listings, but buyers simply have more options to choose from. Supply and demand is at play in this slide here. So we'll be looking at here. In the month of May, we're looking at average days on market. This is an interesting one I often share and talk about with my sellers because this indicates essentially how quickly homes are being sold once they hit the market. So again, to level set here, we're going to focus our attention on 2025 of this year. We're looking at May 2025 of this year as compared to May of 2024. Green line indicates Cobb County. Black line indicates the entire MLS to give us something to compare to. Last year, this time, average days on market, 21 days as compared to the entire MLS. So homes moving significantly quicker as compared to the entire MLS was an indication of a desirability of location. And as of this year, the change between this green bar here and this green bar here compares Cobb County of last year this time to Cobb County currently. And you see now it's 30 days on market, a 42.9% increase. What does that mean? Homes are sitting on the market longer, which also speaks to the importance of price sensitivity and pricing the property right if you'd like it to move quickly. So again, as compared to the entire FMLS, moving quicker, consistent there in terms of moving quicker than the entire MLS. However, compared to itself, we've had an increase in the number of days on market. So for seller, not the greatest news. However, strategically, something to be aware of in terms of preparing your home more appropriately, pricing your home accordingly, and keeping these things in mind. So here we're looking at month supply of homes for sale. So this is the supply and demand numbers, right? So these numbers indicate here essentially whether we're in a seller's market, an average market, or a buyer's market. So again, we're going to compare 2024 to 2025, and we'll start with the monthly supply and demand number for home sales currently is at 3.4, up from 2.3 of last year. So anything below about 4 is what we call a seller's market. Between 4 and 6 is what we call average, and anything 6 or above, obvious buyer's market. So let me say that one more time. Anything less than 4 is a seller's market. 4 to 6, average, and higher than 6 is a seller's market or buyer's market. So here, what we're looking at here is last year in 2024, we were at 2.3, and now we're at 3.4, specifically for single family homes, remember, in Cobb County. So up, but still less than 4. So we're still looking at primarily a seller's market here, right? Primarily a seller's market. It hasn't quite shifted entirely over into an average market, but this goes to show you that although we have not shifted into an average market, we're still primarily looking at a seller's market here, right? So as this indicates, the ball is essentially still in a seller's favor. But what I'm seeing, there's a lot more negotiation happening, fewer offers coming across a seller's plate, but this does not fully indicate that we've transitioned from a seller's market into a buyer's market just yet, specifically for single family homes in Cobb County. Hey, thank you all for watching. And of course, if you have any questions specifically about your city, your community, if it's a specific city in Cobb County, or you're looking specifically for potentially townhome numbers and or condo numbers, or again, a specific market report for your home, love to help. And please see the description below for the inquiry form. Fill it out, and myself or someone from my team will reach out to you directly. We could talk more in detail about your specific situation. With that, I'll see you on the next one. Again, my name is Tajhwalker, and I look forward to chatting with you. Take care.